You look way back there.
Excuse me while I get up here.
Hello, hello, hello.
It says there's 2 people there. We done got 1 thumbs up. How about that?
Thank you. Are y'all having a great Monday? Good morning to
Jody.
you, Miss Jody. Hello, Crazy Lizzie. How are y'all? We are good. This thing's throwing me off. Y'all, she has to come. She can't stand it. Poppy sees the camera go on, and here she comes running.
What can I help you with, huh? You've been over there asleep this whole time.
Until we said hello, and here she comes running, like almost broke her neck. Are y'all having a good week?
Okay, now down.
You might as well let her get her behind us, or she's just going to keep on.
Down. Good girl.
Hi, Sue.
She's on time.
What's your temperature today, Jody? I'm curious.
Curious. I thought you were windy.
Officially spring for y'all.
All right, come on.
Spring might be nice.
Come on.
Fall would be even nicer.
Come on. No. Come on.
Here, Poppy. Come.
We're having little difficulties here.
Dog issues. Like, yeah, I'm telling y'all, she was laid over there in the recliner. She wasn't moving. She was sound asleep. She heard us say, "Hey, y'all," and man, here she comes.
79 in Mont Juliet. Oh.
I don't know what is the temperature here.
Hot.
Yeah, he's been outside working, and he come in. He was pouring sweat. Let's see. It says it is.
Oh, we're in a cool way.
What?
It's 82 degrees.
82 here. 59. 75. Oh, that's nice. We did have a breeze. It was still really hot this morning when I got outside, and I ended up breaking a sweat. So
hey, you did not do your hair this morning. It's flopped.
Oh, she's rotten.
Okay, get down. Down.
Well,
good girl.
Everybody was like, "I hear rain last night." We were like, "Rain!" I walked out, and the back porch had a little bit of rain on it. The driveway was not even wet. It didn't rain for us here. So
it may have for a minute, but that was about it.
Baby,
here,
I got it.
Your toy.
I got it. Do you want it up here? Come on. Yeah. Come on.
It's not been as bad today as it has been, but it's still been pretty warm.
Yeah.
We had rain last night. Poppy, down.
I'm going to have to start putting you in the cage with the girls. Come on.
Down. No, quit.
Oh.
Watch it. She's getting tangled up.
Oh, she's a mess. We had sprinkles, not enough. Yeah, it didn't even wet the ground. The side deck had a little bit of sprinkles on it, but other than that, that was it. I was really looking forward to some rain because we need some bad.
Joe's in parts of Australia in a drought.
I can believe
We've been in a drought in Midwest drought.
I'm not sure. I just know that we ain't getting no rain, and it is. Cars drive by and it looks like, oh, it's just so dusty. Sometimes you can't even see the road for the dust. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful.
All the bushes on the side of the road are white.
Yeah. Yeah.
And big dust bowl. Yeah. Exactly right,
yeah.
Sue.
And I cannot, like, I'll dust and turn around and need to dust again by that evening. It's crazy. And we have neighbors that think it's okay to drive 50 miles an hour down a dirt gravel road.
It's like brown sandpaper.
Yes. It's, and you walk outside in flip flops and your feet are just pure, just pure dirty from it. So I'm telling y'all, they've been asleep until we turned this on. They were all sound asleep in the chair. I know. I'm excited. It's a little dusty though. Maybe we'll have some rain before then.
My goodness.
Kilometers. They wanted to do that here and never did it. So
Moving ahead with metric. That was
Yeah.
the Alabama logo
Yeah.
or motto
yeah, and
in the early 90s.
yeah, you can't. I'd be so lost.
Well, it's actually easier to use, but you have to get your mind away from the imperial system.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not a fan of going metric because I'm old and stuck in my ways, but the metric system is a lot easier to do math with.
Yeah. I just know what I'm supposed to do.
No, you don't. Don't even pretend.
Whew.
Yeah, y'all, and we're definitely from the South.
We drink out of our cannon jars.
Cannon jars.
I've always drunk out of mason jars. They're my favorite. That's what I've always drank out of.
But they usually don't have the label with had green beans in it last year.
Oops. No, because all my mason jars are tinted. I have blue ones and purple ones, and that's what I drink out of.
You still have purple ones? I thought
I
they
still
all
have-
got broke.
I still have purple ones. So we have lots and lots. We don't throw jars away. No jars away. I keep all my spaghetti jars, or like if I buy it, I keep all that stuff. All my pickle jars, everything. We don't throw anything away around here. I have a couple of them, but they don't fit in my cup holder on my recliner. It's the only reason. If I'm in my office, I use them, but when I'm going to be sitting in the recliner, I can't because they don't sit right. The dogs always manage to spill them. Yes, Glenda, we only have one more Saturday, 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
It ain't long. We've been working on, let me show y'all these. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging on these. I'm going to need your hand. Put your hand up here. Look at these, y'all. Aren't they cute? Look. It's turning on me.
Hang on. I'll get it.
These have the wood around them. So I'm excited for y'all to see them in person because this doesn't do justice for them at all.
They will be available for your purchase at Pebbles in the Pass.
Yes. And then I'm hoping and praying that by November, end of October, beginning of November, that we can get a website up and going. So that is in the works if Jacqueline isn't too busy and stuff. So, because I know Coghill and them keep her really busy. So, but that's who we definitely want to use because she knows all the ins and outs about it. So, anybody need some doggies? We got a bunch.
Them two right there, hilarious. He'll start acting a fool. She'll just take her paw and put on him like, I'll squish you, little man.
Y'all, let me tell you, I'm on video them one day while they're outside doing it. He will go out to go to the bathroom and he has to go on we have a tie out.
Hey, our brown farmhouse just checked in. Hey, guys.
Hey, she's going to want both pairs. Those are gorgeous. Thank you. Yes, I'm excited. I'm working on shirt designs and y'all, I have been so busy. Like I ain't stopped. I hadn't even been taking Sundays off after you get home from church and I get started trying to get stuff finished up. So, I got to order some more stuff though to cut some more earrings. So I'm out of the chickens and the goats and the farm animals. So I got to order some more.
We have 9 people watching.
I know.
Y'all are rock stars tonight.
Oh, I was telling them about Harley has to be on a leash when he goes out. He has a tie out. He can't just run loose because he wants to go visit every neighbor we have that live way off. And Poppy will walk up beside him while he is outside pottying, and she'll take her foot and hit him on the backside until he gets done so she can pee just where he pees.
These animals are something else, guys.
They are hilarious. But I've never seen a dog do that. Like, she will literally use her foot
It's like,
and push him out of the way.
she's like, okay, you're done. Move. Oh. We have got to get your due done.
Yeah, it's still been too hot to get them groomed. So
Hey. Back.
So I don't really know how many YouTube channels are going to be selling. I don't know if we're going to be the only one selling merchandise. Are we not?
Mm-mm.
I haven't heard. So
No, I think everybody is. Well, I don't know if everybody is. That's a listen to me step out there on a limb.
oh, we understand that.
Ooh.
Well, our new truck
Bless
just got
you.
out of the shop. It had something going on with it, and it was in the shop for almost 2 weeks.
No, it was there a week and a day.
I thought we picked it up Thursday.
We picked
Yeah.
up Thursday?
Yeah, we picked it up Thursday. So that was
Yeah.
almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I was not a happy camper.
Gosh, if you're buying a vehicle, it don't even have to be new. Good grief.
The prices
These days.
are outrageous. And I was talking to somebody the other day that was looking at buying some homes, and the interest rates, that's crazy.
They can be selling homemade goat milk soap.
That sounds awesome. Deb Crystal wants some for Devin too. I'm sure.
Remind me to get some for Flip.
Okay. All right. We have a friend named Flip.
Yeah.
For our whole life, I didn't know his real name until a couple of years ago.
Mhm.
Well, we're going to sell jewelry. We're going to be doing T-shirts. I'll have some keychains, some badge reels. And that's all we're going to have there. I'm not bringing a lot of the stuff that I sell, like cups and stuff like that.
Biggest thing is our mobile transport that we had decided that,
A deer really liked my van.
yeah.
So that's how I hold everything. So
we don't have that any longer.
yeah.
Um,
and it's going to be fine. We'll make it.
And wise me, we had an enclosed trailer and somebody wanted it.
So we sold
So
it.
we sold that. And
I'm just going to have to buy a bed for my, a
bed?
cover for my truck.
I hope your truck has a bed
A cover. I'm going to have to buy a bed cover.
for her
So.
truck. Y'all hear that, right? One of these days I'm going to buy me a truck. Way in the future, because them flipping things are outrageous.
Oh my.
Does that say $700,000?
It says
And it's not in a good. Oh wow!
that's crazy. I don't understand the pricing right now. It blows my mind. Like, we have some friends that just sold a house, and was it 25 acres?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, what they sold that house for, I was blown away. And people are buying them left and right at that
Well,
price.
I have been. I travel a lot for my job. I'm seeing a lot of for sale signs on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I think that has come and gone. I'm just scared that we're going to have a recap or a replay of 2007, 2008.
I mean, we've really been wanting more land, but
Good.
I'm not paying those prices. So we're praying for land, and the Lord will provide.
Oh, he will. Absolutely.
It blows my mind.
Wow.
That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I don't. Now, this was I think it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and had 25 acres, 2 barns.
Yeah.
It was all fenced in for cattle, and they got over 500,000 for it.
10 acres.
10
in
acres.
Florida. Wow.
It's
If we had not had the animals, when everything went stupid, when the people were getting crazy prices for our house, we would have sold this place and rented somewhere for a year.
yeah, definitely. But I mean, I was raised here. This is where I was raised, and out of 6 grandkids, I'm the only grandkid that lives here. The only one. Everybody else lives. One lives in Washington. One lives in Virginia. One lives in Florida. We have now. My sister still lives local, but she doesn't live here where we grew up. And then my other cousin lives local too, but he doesn't. His parents live right beside us. But I'm the only grandkid that wanted to live on the property. So,
An hour from the Sydney airport.
wow.
We're 30 minutes from the Jasper airport.
Yeah. And the planes that here we have a small airport, and they do flying lessons all day, and we are in the loop. And so you'll hear them come over and you'll hear their engine shut off. I don't know if it's some kind of training that they do.
Training they do, but when you first hear it for the first time, it's a little unnerving. You're looking for a plane to
fall out of the sky. So I would love to go to Australia. That is somewhere I would love to go. I just want a koala bear just to cuddle.
I don't think they're cuddly, babe.
I did watch a vet show one time of where the several of them had been burnt in some wildfires, and that broke my heart.
Good girl.
Oh yeah, that is a blessing. They're building a new airport about 30 minutes away.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Charger off too.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I still got to pick up a lot. Our lot, the dog tore a lot up, so I got to pick up a new one. I just have not been to Jasper.
With her.
Go put her outside on the front porch.
She is.
Like I told y'all, they were sound asleep in the recliner and never moved until we said hello, and that was like a total. She took came them ears, and here she came. Put them on the front porch. We told y'all that somebody was supposed to come look at Piper, and they didn't get to come, but they're supposed to come one day this week, hopefully, to look at her. So they're both asleep right now.
Them two will be okay till Harley hears a leaf fall off of a tree 200 miles away and starts barking at it.
Harley is our barker, our yap, yap, yap.
Oh, gosh.
So Alan has been out pulling the garden up today, y'all. It is done.
Well, I kind of figured out why everything looked the way it did too.
Why?
I found a cutworm was as big as my finger.
Oh. And I sprayed, but.
Well, we do the kind of the organic thing. We didn't use fertilizer or anything like that. So you kind of have to expect that to some extent.
Yeah. But it was pretty much done, and just time to till it up and get started on the new garden spot out here to get it handled. So maybe we can next summer have a big, huge garden here at the house.
Or we won't have one at all. One or the other.
You spoke too soon. Honest done started whining.
Of course.
So, what else we got? There was something else I was going to talk about, and y'all, my mind is not working.
Petals from the past.
We got that, yeah. JC didn't get to cheer this Saturday, y'all. It was so hot they canceled all the ball games around here. So she was heartbroken, but she stayed with Nana and Papa all weekend. So I know I do. And I've said that 100 times. I've got to make me some notes. And I get so busy during the day. It just blows my mind. Like I was cooking supper, running in here.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get dinner done, and we had I'm gonna do a meal that I'm gonna do a video on the meal we had tonight here the next couple of weeks. So on this recipe. So it is Conecuh sausage.
Was it Jody? Was it Sue that was asking prayers for Mike? Who was in a wreck.
That was Sue.
That was Sue.
Yeah. Is your husband feeling better?
Mm-mm-mm.
Crazy dogs. Yeah, that's what she was saying, is that they had been truck shopping.
Yeah.
It's Conecuh sausage is the name of it, and it is made here in Conecuh County in Alabama.
South Alabama.
And it is
Amazing.
And I know it's sold in Florida.
Yeah, because it's like Conecuh County borders Florida.
But I don't know if you can get it anywhere else.
It's amazing.
It's
Did I mention
so
that?
good. It's so good. So good. But I make Conecuh sausage pasta with a spicy tomato sauce.
Cheesy, spicy tomato
Yeah,
sauce.
and all it is, y'all, is a half spaghetti sauce and half Alfredo sauce. So it's really good stuff. So I had some Conecuh sausage. It's like smoked sausage.
Yeah, it's a pork based, but it's not a sagey sausage.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's a little spicy.
Yeah, you don't buy the hot. You buy the mild.
Yeah.
That just blows my mind. A double wide and an acre just sold for $400,000. That just still blowing my mind. Yeah, and then because you could drive down to Florida and get 10 acres for $500,000.
Mount Juliet is a very beautiful place, though.
Yes, it is. It is. I've been to Mount Juliet several times, actually. You probably don't, and I don't know how we could get you any of it.
Yeah.
It would probably take too long to get there.
If you're ever in a neighborhood, though.
If I could figure out how to get you some, Jody, I would. Because you would be like, oh my, that is the best stuff. It is so
Or it's the
good.
most awful thing she's ever had.
Yeah, it could be.
It's totally different taste in different regions, you know?
Yeah. Well, I make a grilled cheese on crack with Conecuh sausage.
She goes and vents it under Biden and makes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Be nice.
No.
But yeah,
Linda says she uses all the time.
we use it.
They're right there close.
Yeah, we use it for everything. I cook it. I make red beans and rice out of it. I put it in my pinto beans. Yeah, we become.
I'm going to need to see your papers.
But
Are you trying to smuggle the sausage?
It's a sausage like you've never. I mean, it's hard to explain,
Mhm.
and if you've never had it, you can't really explain it. But it's an Alabama favorite. So
It's like Bama mayonnaise.
yeah, and I know that Zoe and Nick love some Conecuh sausage too, because he talks about it all the time. So it's hard to explain what it tastes like, but it's not like your normal smoked sausage to me.
No, it's
Yeah, like
different.
Yeah, I just fry it up, make grilled cheese out of it, and all kinds of stuff. But
What else have we got going on?
I've got to start making notes.
We've got to start making notes because
Yes.
there was something I thought of today, and
Yeah. I just lost it. I took a blank then.
oh wow! Did you read Sue's comment?
Yes, that's awesome. That's a blessing. Definitely,
Yes,
that's a
it
blessing.
Sue, how is Mike doing, by the way? I meant to ask you.
Homemade biscuits and Daddy Buck syrup. Yeah,
Daddy
frying
Buck?
it up for breakfast is absolutely
Daddy
good.
Buck syrup.
I've never had Daddy Buck syrup, but I do like my Conecuh sausage in my loaded grits too. Cheese grits with bacon and chives and Conecuh sausage.
I wonder if I bet. What is your sausage base? Is it pork or is it? I could really. I'm trying not to be ugly. I love Jody. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really a smart aleck. So,
Yes, God is always in control. He is. He is. He is. He's just talking about he's got some jokes about sausages is where he's.
No, I see. If I let the old man come out, I really want to go. You know, ours is like pork based. Is theirs dingo based?
You mean push him off the couch? He's diabetic. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Pork, chicken, beef, or lamb. Okay.
slap him. You gave me an excuse too. Okay, now Jody, so you're gonna think I'm absolutely crazy.
Somebody asked if we were selling any of our animals. Hey, Sue.
Not right now. No animals are for sale. We should hopefully after the first of the year have some baby goats for sale. If they're all pregnant.
We've got to figure out what we're going to do about Wesson. Y'all help us decide. Watching from Montana State.
Oh, that's cool.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Welcome. Wesson is Daisy's lamb.
Mm-hmm.
And he's getting to be the eat him.
He's my baby. I can't. I delivered him.
But he is getting to be the age where him and his mama don't need to be pinned up at certain times.
Yes. Yes. And
we're not sure whether, I guess we're going to weather him and just leave him here.
Probably. I don't really want to weather him. I would like to get another ewe and actually breed him to that ewe. And we know you just put him over with the boys and leave Daisy where she is with the girls.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody got him that is friends of ours and wanted to use him, I would not have a problem with that. But it's going to have to be somebody that's going to spend time with him because he requires attention. And that's my fault. I spoiled him big time when he was little. And
I think somebody's got to go out.
If you'll go let them out, I'll talk. Sorry, guys. The puppies are awake and they got to go out. But it is my fault that he is so spoiled. And so he requires attention. And he will pester the snot out of you if you do not sit down and love on him. So if he went to a good home, but I want it to be somebody that I know. Not just to go to a farm to be around. I definitely want him to be where he is a used for breeding, but he would need to be a pet also because he is spoiled rotten. So that's my only issue with him is he is very spoiled. And he loves head scratches and belly rubs. So, and I definitely did that. So that was my fault. He did go to a new farm. He went to Burrow Farm to live as a ram. and had sheep buddies, and he was jumping on her and bruising her, and he constantly wanted to be petted and just lots of attention, and he just didn't work out. That's why he came back to us. But I would sit out there on the ground with him, and he would sit in my lap, and I would give him head scratches and belly rubs, and I even taught him how to give sugars, to give you kisses. And so he is extremely spoiled. And I'd much rather him stay here, but him and Daisy will have to be separated for sure. So she's got a new boyfriend. His name is Ruger, and some of y'all have seen him on the new video. So he's probably, I think he is 7 or 8 weeks younger than Wesson, but he is so much smaller than him, just in size. Like Wesson is huge. He's going to be a big old ram like his daddy was. So it's that's our only thing right now. That's, if I find him a good home. But as of right now, I got some chicks I could sell you for right now, but no big animals. We're still trying to be in the process of still trying to find a mini genie, and I'm not having any luck with that one either. So, but if all the girls are bred, we will definitely have some animals after, the first of the year for sale. So I'm not sure. I didn't see who asked that. So sorry, y'all. He had to run out. The dogs were having a fit. They had just woke up. So when they wake up, you got to let them out right then. So, here they come.
Bed. Bed. Popper bed.
Oh, they're all coming to see you. Come on. Come on, Piper. We are in the process of looking at a miniature cow also. Not going to give any details on that, but there's Piper, y'all. She's
Come here,
my
honey.
girl. She is my girl. Where's she at? She's hiding. Y'all hadn't seen them in a while, have you? They've gotten really big. Come on. Come on. They're good girls. They're about the size of Millie, except for Hannah. Hannah's she's big. She's a big old poodle.
Mm-hmm.
So I know y'all get to see Millie a lot too, and that makes me happy that we get to keep up with her. And Mercy is doing great. He's been posting lots of videos with Mercy. And
They're having a lot of fun with her.
yeah, they are. She's living a good life. And the only one that I don't get to see a lot of is the boys. Their daddy got one of the boys, and then the other boy, they just lost their son. And so he'd been in the hospital for several weeks. So they were going through a lot with that. And that's the reason I hadn't got to see really anything of him. So y'all remember them in your prayers, because he was only 21 and passed away of a brain aneurysm.
Hey, Hannah.
Look, we got lots of folks tonight. Thank y'all.
Oh, it's awesome. This is the most we've had in one live. This is great. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
I will start doing a list so we'll know what we can talk about instead of just random stuff.
Yeah, we've only been doing this a year, it's just like,
Yeah, it was our year anniversary, y'all.
yeah.
A couple weeks ago. We've been on YouTube for a year now. And everything is going great with Facebook and YouTube. And we are really, really close on one goal. So we're getting there.
It's thanks to all y'all.
Yeah. We wouldn't do this without y'all.
It's a good time, 10:35 a.m.
Wow.
Great.
It's
Thank you, Sue. It's y'all. It's not us. y'all tuning in and watching our silly edits and
Yeah, and I mean, I never thought I would open my life up to people on YouTube, but here we are. Y'all see
Yeah.
Hannah? Y'all see her?
this is typical poodle behavior right here. They just want to be loved. They are so affectionate.
They are the most affectionate dogs I have ever seen. All they want to do is lay in your lap and be petted. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you.
We enjoy it watching y'all too.
Yeah.
We that's what we do is I try to during the day when I'm working, I try to and I might not catch every video, but I try to let it roll, and play and catch up on everything. So
Daddy girls.
I'm gonna straight up tell y'all if they come in and want to buy her, it's not gonna be easy. And gotten a little attached to her, but as much as I would love for her to stay, she needs a family of her own.
Yeah.
She really needs her own family. And one poodle
needs another dog. Be careful. Brooke and Jason apparently have people dropping them off now.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening down there too, is people are dropping off dogs.
Well, and it's hard not to when you see them take such good care of their animals as they do.
Yeah, I told her I was trying to reach the Coghill Animal Rescue the other day. It's just the Coghill Animal Rescue.
He's just watching. Really wants one.
Hey, they're sweet. Now,
They
Mercy actually went to Mobile. She lives in Mobile. They were coming up here for a doctor's appointment and actually drove up here to get her. So, but hey, I'm telling you, if you're looking for a good family dog, standard poodles, they are the way to go. These are the best dogs, and y'all, they are so smart. I have not met a poodle that has not a standard poodle that has just not been highly intelligent. They are all super smart, aren't you? Hmm. Yes, you can't have that. But they're great with kids.
I'm sorry, work.
Oh,
Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry.
his work is calling him about something. So, but yeah, definitely go for the poodles. Look at Millie on Chestnut Hills. I'm telling you, ask Zoe, you cannot ask for a better dog. They are excellent family dogs. So when he decides she needs a dog, I would have if you could ask anybody that knows me, I would have a complete zoo if I had the money and the land to do it. We would have a big old zoo because I love lots and lots and lots of animals, don't we? Don't we? Now, our one cat still hasn't come home since the puppies was born. He won't come home. He stays outside. He'll peek in every once in a while, but he will not come in the house. He says, nope, he is not coming. So, but you watch the goat channels, yeah. That's why every time we go on vacation somewhere, we end up in a new safari, one of the drive-through safaris, and he'll be like, another one? How many? You go to every one that we, come up upon. I'm like, and I always will, because I can just go through and play with those animals and love on them, because I can't have all the animals, but I can go love on them and play with them. So now we went to one, I think last year in Georgia. And y'all, they had buffalo, big or bison, and they'll just walk up and stick their whole head in your car, and that's weird. But they are so soft; you don't realize how soft they are. So, and it's very unusual to get to pet a bison, but they even had blonde ones. Like they were like a blonde tan color. It was really pretty. You done now?
Sorry. Yeah, maybe.
It's tough being the boss.
Some days.
I should know. She said she just watches the goat channels because
Yeah. Goats are a funny little creature.
they are, and they have the best personalities. They
Yeah.
really do have good personalities.
The babies are fun. They jump around and everything.
Oh,
I wish. Oh,
that was Piper.
yeah.
What is it?
I wish our goats were a little more social.
They are, but because of Phoebe being so standoffish, they are standoffish.
Yeah.
Those babies was handled from day one.
Mm-hmm.
I have carried them around. I have loved on them, everything that I was supposed to do. And they'll come to me and eat out of my hands. They'll let me pet them, but they ain't crawling up in my lap and stuff like my sheep do.
No.
Because
the sheep are more energetic even when they're older. we've
Yes.
found.
yes,
Daisy still likes to play and jump and
she was doing it earlier.
twirl and
today.
stuff, where the adult goats just kind of get into this old person status. They
And just lay around.
just lay around and eat, and they don't jump around and play.
No,
And
Daisy, you can stand out on the front porch and look down, and she'll be hopping all over the pasture.
Mhm.
She loves it, and she's quite funny. She was doing it early, especially when you're gonna feed her or she knows you're coming
Mhm.
with a treat. She's gonna bounce all over the place. So 2 hours for $50. Wow. You can come visit my farm all day for free, Jody. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, and that's the thing, is we've seen.
But I've handled them. And you see how Wesson is with me. And I did him the exact same way
Right.
as I did the baby goats.
But they're just
So,
so standoffish.
They're very standoffish. And I don't know why. Now, Bruno is not, and Olive is not.
Yeah.
And
And
Josie's not.
Yeah, Olive's baby's not.
But
So we don't know.
I don't. When you win the lotto, you will. Will you come on anytime, sister?
Yeah.
I didn't start the farm. Now I used to go around and do schools and stuff like that. And everybody's like, what do you charge? And I'm like, I don't charge anything.
Yeah.
And people's like, why do you not do that? I said, because I want people to enjoy my animals as much as I do.
Right.
I want them to experience that. And yes, I understand there is a lot of people that charges to come to their farm
And that's fine.
because it helps with feed bills and stuff.
And we totally understand that.
Yes.
Feed is
outrageous. But that's not what the Lord has placed me to do.
Yeah.
So
We just want to share.
yeah,
That's the reason we're here.
these animals was my saving grace, y'all. And you'll hear my testimony when In Her Boots comes out in September. And then maybe I will sit down on our channel and give a little bit of my testimony. But these animals were my saving grace. And I want them to be for somebody else too.
Yeah.
So
A lot of work.
they are a lot of work.
I would love. Let's see how to put this. I would love for there to be some help with the maintenance and everything of the animals, but I'm not looking for that.
Yeah. And they're really good entertainment too. Yeah.
Some days they will push you to the edge.
And
though.
yeah, before we even started YouTube, I would sit in that pasture in a chair for hours. And I still do. I love it. And that's why I'm so ready for this hot weather to go away, because right now I just can't sit out there. It just kills my lungs. it really affects my asthma, and I just can't do it. And I was like, today I was out there petting all of them. I was like, oh, I'm so ready for cool weather when I can come out here and spend the whole day with y'all. So,
Sue says she gets that.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of
Biosecurity.
people are not allowing people on their farms because of stuff. So,
And I understand that too. I mean, you become very attached to them, and you don't want to bring something in that's going to harm them.
right.
A place we went and ate one night, they lost 100 and I think it was 115 deer in a week.
Yeah, in a very short amount of time from a farm animal they had brought in.
They brought in a sheep that had some sickness, and it killed 115 of their deer in 1 week.
And that is honestly why I do not go to the sales and buy animals. Yes, there's a lot of them that I see that I would love to have, but I'm not set up to keep an animal quarantined right now away from other animals. Maybe at that point, when I get to that point that I can do that, I will do that. But for right now, like, yes, we brought Ruger in, but I know where Ruger came from. I know the farm that he was on. He was very taken care of. They are checked regularly for worms. Their hoofs are trimmed like they're supposed to be monthly. They take care of their animals, and they are clean tested in a very clean herd. So I knew that. And that's why I only buy my animals from specific people.
Right. Have we bought animals that came through a sale? Yes.
Yes.
That's where
Phoebe,
Cash and was it Phoebe?
Yeah, Phoebe.
Yeah, that's
yes.
right. Cash and Phoebe both came from a sale,
Yes.
and we bought them.
But they had been on somebody's farm that we knew that
Yeah.
took care of their animals, and they had been there for a while.
And that's
So,
we got them from the same farm that Daisy came from,
and Remy.
and Remy.
Y'all never got to meet Remy, but now Remy was way more spoiled than Wesson was.
Or Daisy.
Yeah, he was.
Remy would walk on a leash.
Yes, he would walk. Well, Daisy will too.
Yeah, but he was like,
Yeah,
He
he
is-
loved it. Like, he would come to you and want you to put him on a leash and take him for a walk.
if he was out and about and you opened the car door on the van, he was loading up, ready
Yeah.
to go.
He wanted to go. He went everywhere.
We went to schools. We did take Daisy and
Our little white rabbit
a
that
little
we
white
had.
rabbit. Yeah, they went to a Easter event at my mother's church
And did pictures.
and did pictures, and
Yes.
they did really well. And our lambs are special. We like our goats, and our goats are fun and everything, but our lambs are really,
The sheep have my heart.
yeah.
Them and this sounds crazy, but I love my miniature donkeys, and I would have lots of them if they was not so expensive.
They're expensive, and
Well, the boys are a little ornery. And Bo is getting fixed. He's going to be gelded as soon as it gets cold. So we're going to have to. He's biting everybody and he's just acting a fool down there. And so we're going to have him gelded. I caught him the other day and he had bit Cash on the leg really bad. He didn't break the skin or nothing, but he had him by the leg just because those girls are in heat and it's a jealous thing. So we're gonna have to have that handled. So
yeah, I believe we're going to have to
cut it a little short.
snip. No,
Everybody-
no, we're good.
Oh, okay. I thought you was work still.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Bad as I hate to, because I would love him to breed, but he's just acting up.
The thing is, you know exactly what's going to happen. We're going to make the decision to have him fixed. 5 minutes after we have him fixed, somebody's going to call us that they have a little female donkey
Of course. Mhm.
that needs a home. Can you come and get it?
Yeah. Now I will straight up tell you, he does not like babies
No.
at all. That's why the girls and the babies are separate from him because he does not like those babies and he will bite them. And it is a jealous, I mean, very, very jealous. If I walk out the door, he will run over and try to bite one of them. It's just a complete jealousy thing with him. Now the boys, the 2 bucks, they'll dish it out to him.
Mm-hmm.
They will. They'll dish it out to him. But all of them were raised around him when they were little. Daisy, Bruno, Abner, all of them were little when we when we got them. And so they've been around Bo and he never bothered them. And it didn't start until all the goats started coming in heat. And that's when it started.
It's awful.
And he just keeps on and keeps on. And I mean, he'll try to reach through the fence and bite them. So that's why we're going to. And I may eventually split the pasture and put them where there's an empty pasture between them where he can't even get around the girls. So,
but the thing is then that gets to the point of why do we even have him?
No, he'll be in there with the boys.
Yeah.
We'll leave him with the boys, but we may put an empty space between the boys and the girls because y'all, they are headbutting the fence and, they tore the gate up,
Yeah.
slapped
We had to
off the
replace the gate
hinges.
if y'all hadn't seen that video.
And then the boys Cash has broke his horn completely in half. One of his horns is broke. And it's been crazy around here. They've been a hormonal mess.
I think we're going to end up having to move the 2 bucks and the donkey to the
Well, that's what I was
hill
talking about.
pasture.
It's putting a empty space in between them.
Well, if we do that, we could open the middle pasture to the girls. They'll have a whole lot more room.
Yeah. Or we could even
The
put
downside to that is trying to get feed over to the hill pasture because it's called that for a reason. It's on a mountainside.
Yes. But it's all good, lush green grass.
Yeah.
So
we've got a lot of decisions and we're still trying to figure a lot of this out too.
Yeah.
We watch a lot of people's videos and we're up for the advice.
yes,
Yeah.
we're always give us some ideas. But yes, Jody, that's why I do not let them in there with him. And I told him the other day, I think I'm going to take wire mesh and put it all the way down. If we have any more little babies born to where they can't slip through the fence and stuff. Because we've had a couple and they are usually fast enough. They get away from him, but I don't even want to chance it. So he bit Abner really bad, but Abner was not little. Abner was big and he put
the sheep are so docile though.
Yeah.
But they're not like a goat. They don't.
But he does not mess with Daisy at all.
Nope.
He does not bother her. It's only the boys.
Yes, I think it's a hormone thing.
He does not mess with her at all. But Wesson, he can just walk by the fence at Wesson. Wesson will take off. He don't want no part of him. Yeah. No part of him at all. So you hear that about donkeys that a lot of them are raised. Look at Judy. Judy has hers in with her animals too. And he doesn't bother them.
Judy has some mojo. Judy is, I don't know.
But she had her donkey fixed too. So
Judy has like a bull that come up and nuzzle you and stuff.
Yeah.
That's just unheard of. I've been around cattle a lot of my life. And, rule number 1, don't turn your back on the bull.
Right. Yeah.
And hers is just like, oh, come love me.
Yeah.
I'm a lap dog. Really?
But
how do you get to that point?
But I know a girl that had a bull that was like that too. And when she got him, she had the ring put in his nose. And one day she was out in the pasture and he attacked her. And she straight up said if it had not been for that ring in his nose, that's what she got a hold of and pulled when he had her on the ground. She said it was the only thing that got him off of her. And she was in the hospital for like 6 days. He broke ribs and everything on her. But she said he had never gave her a problem, but that one day.
And the thing is you've got, Cock Hill has Moody.
Yeah.
And Moody doesn't realize how big he is. And he tries, even playing with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, he could really hurt you.
Yeah, yeah. So it don't take, and that's what, even the miniature
Mm.
cows, the one that we're looking at, that's still going to be a 700-800 pound cow.
Right. You're talking about a 150, 200-pound person and a 700-pound cow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
playing with a Volkswagen.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been thrown off of a horse.
That explains so many things.
My horse stopped and I didn't.
Was the first thing that hit your head?
No, I don't know. I didn't break my arms because I did the Superman. I was young. I was probably 24 or 25, and that's the only thing that saved me. I'll never forget that horse and went, I didn't.
How did it go?
It said, it did stop. Legs locked.
Y'all get that right. What a burger. Oh, I love it.
That's good. What a burger. Yes. Oh, it's that's like Wesson. Wesson doesn't realize how big he is. He's a huge ram to only be born in March.
Yeah. He's almost as big as his mama.
Oh,
But his daddy was a big guy,
yes.
too.
Abner was huge.
He was such a sweetheart.
Yes.
Golly.
And Wesson's just like him. But he thinks he's a dog. That's what the girl was like. He's jumping on me and everything. I was like, well, he thinks he's a dog. When Wesson was born, when Daisy cleaned him up, Rhett cleaned him up too. Rhett stood there the entire time. And the whole time Daisy licked that lamb clean, Rhett did too.
And we've learned that that's a trait of those great white Pyrenees.
Yes, and that teaches them that that they are supposed to protect it. That's what the reason they do that. Bye, Jody. We'll see you next Monday on Labor Day, not Memorial Day. Labor Day.
Labor Day.
But she was like, he's jumping all over me and everything. Well, he thinks he's a dog.
Yeah.
And he used to, when he was little, the puppies would make their rounds. I mean, just playing, running around the pasture down there, and he was right with them, running circles. I got lots of videos of him and the dogs chasing each other. Like he would chase the dogs, and the dogs would chase him. But still, Jake and Beth had that bull, and his name was Steak. They called him Steak.
Yeah.
But I like Whataburger. That's good.
Is it Chad that has one called Hamburger?
No, I don't know who has one that's called Hamburger. But it's not.
Chad Doss.
No, it's not. He doesn't have one called Hamburger.
I thought he did.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It may have already turned to Hamburger.
It's
though,
very well
but
possible.
I think he did.
Yeah, very well possible. So, but
It's fun though. I love the names that come up.
yes, yeah. Somebody asked me one day, said, Can you raise cattle and eat them? I was like, I can eat a cheeseburger and pet the cow. It doesn't bother me a bit.
I told her when we first started this that don't be too attached to anything, because nothing here is not apt to be on the dinner plate. Boy, was that a colossal failure.
Yeah, I was like, I have my ones that will not ever be.
They'll never leave here.
Yeah, they'll never leave here, and they will never be food for us. There's plenty of other stuff that if we need food, we can do. But we have the certain ones that Bruno will always be here. Wesson, Daisy,
Yeah.
Our main ones, they will always be here.
There's a couple that we're considering after this breeding season to move to a different home.
Just to mix our bucks up a little bit.
Mix our bucks up a little bit, get some fresh breeding stock in.
Yes.
For
now Bruno will always stay here, even though he is the daddy of a lot of these, but I will have him castrated.
Yeah.
Or
if we don't have to do that. There's so many options that we could keep him in rotation too.
Yeah. But he, y'all will see him on tomorrow's video.
He is a nasty hot mess.
Oh my gosh, he is his legs are black. Just, and I don't know if maybe the baby goats the little girls are coming into heat right now, but we've never
They're still
had.
awful young, aren't they?
Well, they're almost 7 months old.
Oh, they're older than I thought.
Yeah. So, it's just, I don't know. We've never had doe stay in heat this long. Usually a couple weeks and the boys are okay, but these are just, oh my gosh, it's been over and over and over. And that's why I'm thinking we're going to have to put a fence down the middle and split and get the boys away from the girls for a little while. So it's just been, whew. And they are standing at the gate, sleeping at the gate. They won't leave the gate. It's just something else. So, well, we've been talking and yakking for an hour. So we hate to run, but we got a bunch of stuff we got to get done before we go to bed. So anything else you can think of before we head out?
No, not really. No, not anything off the top of my head.
You can't either. But we will see y'all guys next Monday night on the live, and make sure if you're at Pedals that you swing by and see us. So I can't wait to see all of y'all's faces and put a name with a face. So, and I love hugs, so make sure you come give me hugs. So him and work. I'm gonna take his phone away from him.
Sorry.
So are you coming up for Pedals, or will you see us Monday night on the live? So, but you guys have an awesome week, okay? Have a great week. Stay cool. And yes, we will see y'all at Pedals. So know that Jesus loves y'all, and we love you too, guys. Good night. Bye. You can cut that top one off for me.